6 games now. You haven't won, Arthur. You put in a very good show tonight, but what's the feeling from you and from your team?
Disappointing, obviously. It's you want a result at the end of hard work, and I think we're worth a result today. I thought we were excellent for most parts of that game. It was probably, if we look at the whole game, probably one of the few games that we were able to back up first and second half and not switch off. But in the end, you lose to an own goal, really.
Yeah, first 20 minutes you took the lead, you looked like a really good side. Did that drinks break, was that the decisive factor? Because Adelaide certainly got back in a game and got those 2 goals, didn't they, in the second half of the first half. Was the drinks break a big problem for you?
Look, you can kill momentum, right? But in the end, we were dominating at that point and maybe could have been up by a couple more, but we weren't. And that's been our Achilles heel at the moment, not putting teams away and not going 2 goals ahead. And in the end, you concede an own goal just before half time and it changes the momentum of the game and the flow of the game. But we didn't give up in that second half. We knew it was going to be an uphill battle, and again, we start well, we score, we do really well, and we play some good football. I don't think many teams will come here to Coopers and put on a performance like that. Unlucky with the result, obviously, but the performance, it was pretty decent for me.
Yeah, you've alluded to the fact that in recent games you've played well in part, but haven't been able to put it together or seal the deal. Is there a sort of a mental problem about that, or is it just a lack of application at crucial moments?
I don't think it's a mental problem, because if it's a mental problem, you don't start games like that. You don't dominate as long as you do. You don't keep turning up every week, and perform like we do. So for me, it's not mental. If it was mental, it'd be an uphill battle from the start of the game to the end of the game. And in the end, it's little moments. And when things go against you, like sometimes when it rains, it pours. And some of the goals we've conceded, they've been disappointing. Absolutely, it happens, but we've got to deal with that, and we've got to keep bouncing back. And we've got the quality to do that, as you saw tonight, and we will.
Final one from me. Mitch Langerak's finally arrived. Big decision not to play him tonight, or you just got your faith in Jack Duncan? Is it his position to lose now, or what?
Yeah, it was always his position to lose because he started the season as our number 1. So, yeah, we'll look at everything moving forward and during the week, and we'll review the match, and everyone's positions could be up for grabs. So, that's how it is every week. Everyone's got to perform. Doesn't matter if it's Jack or any other player in that team. So for us, it's about turning up every week and making sure that we put in the best performance that we can to give ourselves the best chance of winning. And today we gave ourselves a really good chance, but come away with nothing, and that's the most disappointing part.
Arthur, I guess just with the subs today, taking off Bruno 10 minutes in the second half, Arzani and Santos both had good games as well. I guess what was the thing? It was just a conditioning thing with
they were tiring, cramping, so we needed fresh legs on there. They were both doing well, but unfortunately, we couldn't run out the game. It was hot out there tonight, and they put in a good shift. 1 goal and 1 assist between them, which was great. But in the end, we needed some fresh legs on there. So,
and just that point around failing to kind of make the most of the dominance, I think that's really been an issue even when Tony Popovic was coach, and then even earlier in the season, even when you're winning games, felt like you could actually score more. Like, is it just a case of like more finishing a training or something, or is there something deeper there? Just not the rub of the green, good goalkeepers. What's the
look? If training was an indication, or the quality of the finishing at training was an indication, then in games like tonight and many of our games, we would be scoring a lot more, because at training it's not like that, I can assure you, and that's what gives you all the confidence when you turn up each week. You put in a good week of training, you come out, you create a lot of chances, you play some good football, and they're a good side, right? Adelaide's a good side, they're in a strong position, and we came here at their ground and gave them a good match. And for me, I thought we were very good for most of that match, and that's the most disappointing part, that we don't get a reward tonight, and that's unfortunate, but that's football.
And some other positives, Santos scoring back-to-back games, and I thought Daniel Arzani, another great performance, got the assist as well for the second goal. You must be delighted with those 2.
Yeah, delighted. Daniel could have had a goal in the first half as well. That would have been nice.
And you mentioned you did start very well, could have been a couple of goals up. I guess, does that make this bitter pill to swallow a bit easier, having something to show the players, saying, we've got this in us, let's reset and take this, bottle it up and do something good with it in the next game?
Yeah, that's why they got the belief. And in the end, they know they're playing good football. They know they're going to games and not fearing any opponent and going at every opponent that we have to face in front of us. And when you do that, eventually it's going to turn. And at the moment we're down and out a little bit in terms of results, but not in terms of performance, nor is there a lack of belief. You could see that if there was a lack of belief there, you'd come out in the second half in your shell, down against a big crowd, against a good team, and we come back, we turn it around, and then concede a sloppy goal in the end there to lose the game. So that's disappointing, but there's plenty of belief in this group, plenty of quality, and it's only a matter of time.